What's up, guys? Jim, very good picks this week. Radar Love, I watched first. It's very underrated. I enjoyed it very much. Steppenwolf, same thing. I mean, songs. The Steppenwolf song to me is much more popular. Like it's probably been in a ton of commercials and movies. Born to Be Wild, just a great title. I like the whole black and white thing. The lead singer had such a remind me of the groovy. When they used to say like groovy back in those days. The look with the sunglasses and the shaggy hair. Uh, Also reminded me of probably reaching here, but sitcom back in the days. Brady Bunch, Gilligan's Island. When they portray a rock star, they had that look. That's what that reminded me of, and it makes sense because that was a time again like late '60s, early '70s when those well, especially when the Brady Bunch was out. Um, I think that's the kind of look that was going. So I thought that was interesting. I wish I knew music lingo because I'm going to sound like I don't know what I'm talking about because I don't. But is it called the break where they're singing and there's the instrumental part going? Usually I'm not crazy about those. For both these songs, I like them a lot. I was digging the jacket. Is it a jacket that the lead singer for Golden Earring was wearing? It looked like the sleeves are so long and the rest of it was so short. Is it called a jacket? Is it a rock star thing? Uh, Everybody was both bands. Everybody was into it. It looked like they were having a great time. But I'm picking Steppenwolf. But again, two solid songs, and I would have picked either one of those to be Afternoon Delight. So the question I had for you, Jim, we talked in one of my, I think it's one of my videos, or maybe it wasn't, but the way they held the drumsticks, the guy from Golden Earring was holding his drumsticks like almost like chopsticks. And I'm wondering how you get like you can't get a lot of power, I would think. Like you can't bang the drum that hard, I would think, holding it like that. So I found that interesting and then I watched the Steppenwolf and the guy was holding it like a freaking beast, just gripping him and pounding the drum. So is it just the drummer's preference or do they hold it different ways for different sounds? Uh, Thought that was interesting. The drums to me are so like every instrument would be hard, but when there's so many different drums and there's cymbals and the thing with your foot, and it just seems like there's so much going on. So when we talk about someone drumming and like singing, like Phil Collins or someone else that has done it, I think it's a very skilled thing to do. But Jim, tell me about those drumsticks? Why they're held? How did Mark Madonia hold his? Did he hold them different ways for different songs, or is it just one style that the drummer likes? Um, Again, not much more to say. I like them both. I know the Steppenwolf song has been in quite a few movies, commercials, and it's really a great song. Both songs were really good. But I'm picking Golden Earring. I'm picking Steppenwolf to win. What else? Anything else about those videos? I felt like there was, but that was a few hours ago, and I can't remember. But so that's it. Good start to season 7. 3, 2, 1. Season 7. Great chatting with you guys last week. That's probably the funnest part of this is just getting together to shoot the shit about things and break balls. So that was fun. Um,
I'm 8 years old.
Jacob's birthday was yesterday. So did you have a good birthday?
Yes,
All right.
I,
Say Say see yous next time.
See you next summer when we go on vacation.
All right, bud. Go finish your thing. We're gonna get back on school in a few minutes. So I'm doing his school today. My days off now are just doing this online stuff. It's getting a little easier the more you do it, but it's definitely kind of challenging, interesting. Anyways, I feel like I'm in school when I'm doing it, and that kind of sucks because you're tied down to learning about person, place, or things, or organisms. And I got a 60 on a test last week that I did for him. He said, nice job, you got a 60. Better luck next time, champ. So that's what's going on. The weekend, not too much. Baseball's winding down. That's going to be exciting to see who gets in. In the playoffs, I think, especially the first round next week, we're going to have games all day. And that to me is very exciting and fun and different. And it'll never happen again unless we have COVID again or something. But 8 teams in each league, 4 games a day. I think that's starting Tuesday. One league Tuesday, and I think American League's Tuesday, maybe National Wednesday. But again, until teams are eliminated, I think we're going to have 4 games a day, and that's just going to be great. Like I said, we had Jacob's birthday dinner last night. It went pretty well. A lot of people. Went to the spaghetti factory. I haven't been there since I was probably like 15. And quick little, I mean, it's kind of a dad story. Alex was it was like 8 of us at the table. And Alex, for some reason, it's a great question, said, what did you and Grandma do when you were like, when you were young? What was the world like in the 50s and the 60s? What did you do for fun? And Dad said, without blinking an eye, he said, we had a lot of sex. I mean, I don't know what kind of reaction he expected, but it was like, Alex just like, and the rest of us were just dead quiet. We didn't know what to say. And I just think that's like, again, with his boys back in the 80s, 70s, whatever time frame where Dad was like a rock star, that answer would have made the table explode with laughter, or definitely would have got a bigger reaction than it got last night. And it was just, and also, like Jim, you know, very much like I do. Don and Jay not so much because there's not as much interaction, but with Dad, everything is so detailed. And so we got in there, and I had a cake in the car and cupcakes because I told the lady when I called ahead, we're bringing in a cake for his birthday. She said that's fine. Well, I mean, so I was getting ready to go out to get the cake, and then the dad said to the waitress, "Hey, just so ma'am, like waving her down, and so we have a cake in the car." And we have cupcakes because we're not sure if like he's giving them so much detail, and he's like, it's this guy's birthday, pointing to Jacob. He's 8 years old, and the lady like is just, all you had to say is, we have a cake. Can we use a refrigerator, or can you put it somewhere? That's it. He gave so many details, and it was just whatever. It's not breaking his balls. It's just, I just noticed, like, on the way up, too, he was telling stories. Because we all rode together last night. It was kind of cool. Me, Alex, and Jacob stuffed in the back seat. And Dad driving like Morgan Freeman now and driving Miss Daisy, which, that's one of the hardest things. He used to be like fucking Richard Petty. And I get it. He's older. but it's just something that makes me think where he is in life. Ha- Hands on 10 and 2, and hey, whatever. It's just
Hey, bro. Where you going?
I don't know.
This is favorite fucking tree.
All right, guys. Well, have a good weekend, and we'll talk to you later. I'm picking Steppenwolf.